Good morning. Welcome to the Soul Spa community. So the Soul Spa is a community where a lot of therapists and practitioners work with your mind, body and spirit. So whichever you feel you need more work on, you are likely to find someone in our spa soul community, but someone that can really help you with those. So my name's Tracie. And I want to talk to you about feelings. So I'm an energy therapist. And how do we know whether our feelings are really our feelings? Or whether they are other people's feelings that we begin to sense? So I'm going to go through an exercise with you. And that's just to really help you to scan your body so you know how you are feeling. So as we are, hi Jackie, as we are human beings, we are also spiritual beings, energy beings, having a human experience. So as we begin to go along our enlightened path, as we begin to remember who we are spiritually, we can become very sensitive. We can become empathic. So this actually means that we are very in tune with our sixth sense, and we begin to feel other people's feelings. So an example for me, what happened when I was at the beginning of my awakening journey into spiritual development, I used to work in London and I used to travel to Kent because I lived in Kent every day. And I was at Victoria Station, minding my own business, waiting for my train. And Victoria Station is very, very busy with people. And I had this gentleman walk past me, and all of a sudden I found myself feeling very upset and very, very, very angry. Now, I was absolutely fine 2 seconds ago before this gentleman walked past me. So it is very easy to pick up on other people's energies, even just being around people. So this exercise that I'm going to show you how to do is best done first thing in the morning before we actually get out of bed. And this exercise is to really scan our bodies. So we have a physical body. We also have an emotional body, which is resting within us. We have our mental body, which is to do with our mental thoughts. And we have our spiritual body, which is just a tiny little bit out of our own physical bodies. It surrounds us. So first thing in the morning, before you get out of bed, we can go through this exercise now, so we can just close our eyes. And I just want you to take some nice deep breaths in. So we're just going to begin just to relax our bodies and our thoughts and our minds. So we just have a nice deep breath in and breathing out. One more, breathing in and breathing out. Now I want to take your awareness to the top of your head. I'm going to imagine energy flowing down from the top of your head down to your feet. And as we go down, we are going to begin to have a little notice of how our physical body feels. Are we having any aches or pains at all? So starting from your head, flowing that energy down your face, down into your neck and into your shoulders. Just being aware of any aches and pains within our shoulders at all, any discomfort. And having that energy flow down our left arm, down our elbow, into our wrist, into our fingers. Noticing any feelings that we have within our physical body. And flowing down our right arm, to our elbow, to our wrist, into our hands and to our fingers, and just realizing and noticing any feelings within our right arm, and flowing that energy down our chest into our abdomen, and down into our hips, noticing any discomfort in our backs at all. Down our thighs into our knees, down our calves into our ankles and into our feet. Just noticing any physical feelings that we have. So we have an understanding that if we come across someone throughout the day and we receive a physical pain and we know this physical pain is not ours, it is somebody else's. And then we're just going to relax and take our awareness back to the top of our heads. This time we're going to tune into our emotional body, our emotional feelings. So again, we're going to draw the energy down from the top of our head, flowing down our head into our face, into our neck, and into our chest. Really having a sense of how we're feeling emotionally. Moving down our left arm, elbow into our wrist, into our fingers. Moving down our right arm into our elbow, into our wrist, into our fingers. And moving that energy down from our chest into our abdomen, into our solar plexus. Feeling if we are feeling any emotions, any sadness, any joy, any love, content, peace. Moving that energy down into our hips, down our thighs, down our calves and into our ankles and into our feet. Having a real sense of how we are feeling with our emotions, because our body can have physical pain due to our emotions. And we're just going to relax and take a nice deep breath in and breathing out. We're now going to take our attention back to our head. Now we're going to scan our mental body, how we are feeling mentally. Our mental thoughts, are they positive or are they negative? Are they with love or are they with fear? So we're going to draw the energy down from the top of our heads down into our neck. Sensing any thoughts that we are feeling within our minds. Is there any fogginess that we're feeling because our minds are not in the right space? Or is there enlightenment, light energy within our minds because we are in a fantastic mindset? And flowing that energy down into our top part of our chest, down our left arm, into our elbow, into our wrist and into our fingers, down our right arm, into our elbow, into our wrist, into our fingers, moving down our upper chest, into our abdomen, moving down into our hips, into our thighs, into our calves, into our ankles and into our feet, and just have a sense of how our emotional, mental body and physical body feels. And we can relax. We're now going to scan our spiritual body, the part of us that is just outside of our physical body. Our connection to Mother Earth, our connection to the spirit world, higher consciousness. And we're going to scan that spiritual body from the top of our heads, flowing down into our neck, down our shoulders, into our chest, down our left arm, into our elbow, into our wrist, into our fingers, down our right arm, to the elbow, into the wrist, into the fingers, down our upper chest, into our abdomen, into our hips, down our thighs and down our calves and into our ankles, into our feet. having a real sense of the energy that surrounds us. Is it very light, or is it quite heavy? And we're just beginning to take a nice deep breath in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. And you can bring your awareness back into the room and begin to open your eyes when you're ready. So this is how we scan our bodies. And as I said, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. So when we do begin to engage with other people, we can have a sense of whether this is our feelings or whether this is the feelings of someone else. If it is a feeling of someone else, it will just automatically come across us. And it can be a feeling that you know that wasn't there first thing in the morning for you. As I said, you could feel angry all of a sudden. You could have certain aches and pains within your body that you certainly never had first thing in the morning. And what you need to do when you feel these feelings is to acknowledge them and say thank you, and to say that actually they're not my feelings. Please take it away from me. I do not need to feel these feelings. Please take it away. And you will begin to notice that those feelings will subside and disappear. So this is really how to scan our bodies, how we know whether our feelings are actually our feelings or whether they are actually other people's feelings. So these are the type of exercises that I do when I teach development into awakening our spiritual beings, and really to sense our own senses with our sixth sense and everything as well. So I hope you enjoyed the exercise of scanning your body and really having a sense of how you are actually feeling, and to know that actually whatever you feel within your body that is your feeling, that is okay. It's okay to feel fear, it's okay to feel sadness, it's okay to miss people, it's okay to feel happy, joy, content. Any feeling that you have is absolutely fine. And it's just working through those feelings, and to know that all those feelings will pass. So when we are happy, knowing that we are going to have more feelings of happiness. When we are feeling sad, knowing that those feelings will pass and we will become more peaceful and content and more happy as we go along through each day, throughout the day, and into every day that we have within our life. I hope today finds you well, and I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, whether you're working today or whether you are having a relaxing day because you're on furlough from your company. Enjoy your day, and we'll look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Take care. Bye.